Hey everyone, Jose here. Hope everyone's doing great. Okay, so today, as I'm sure you already got, I'm talking to you about the deep cleans, first deep cleans I did about a week ago on my hair, my locks, and yeah, I had, as you can check on my previous video if you have interest in that, I had 5 years of locks about 10 years ago, and I believe I did some deep cleanses without knowing it, by accident sort of, because I just used the product, the shampoo that I'm sharing with you today as well, but I didn't really mean it by that time. And thing is, I always treated my locks as regular hair, combed hair, as the same way I treated my hair before it was locked, first place. By that time, and more or less still today, and that is my approach on the hair, because besides the fact that the hair is not combed, the rest is just the same hair. So, but after watching so much videos these days, more on the deep cleansing issue, I sort of understood why one should get. Sorry, just let me have a sip of water here. Okay, I sort of understood why, especially for folks like us wearing dreadlocks, should we actually benefit from deep cleanse our hair from time to time. Now, the time to time, as you might search, and I search for it, and it depends on manufacturers, so I don't have an answer for you on how often should you deep cleanse your locks or not, because it depends on manufacturers. If you exercise or not, if you go to the beach a lot or not, if you swim, or if you live in a very polluted environment or not. It depends on all those factors. So my personal take on that is that whenever I start feeling my hair more dirty, that more maybe heavy or not fresh, or at least this will be my take. I can say that this is already my take because I only did a deep cleanse yet after a full year of growing my hair again in locks. So, and you might be thinking, so why now? Why just now? Is that one should only deep clean the locks after a full year? No, I'm not saying that. I know some people have that approach for themselves, only once a year or something like that. Again, it depends on your personal, on your preference and your manufacturers, different factors, as I was saying. But I probably should have done this earlier, because personally I've been treating, like I said, my hair like regular hair, and I've been using shampoo and conditioner, leave-ins, yes, all of that. Not these days anymore, but in the beginning of this process, yes, I did. And I did that also in the past with the other locks, for 5 years of locks. On my previous video, I'm not sure if I already said this, but you can check all the previous journey and this journey vlog on my previous video. And yeah, so what I've been learning these days, watching all these videos on talking about deep cleansing, is that all these products in our specific case, and when I say in our specific case, I'm thinking people like myself that have dreadlocks, locked hair, because not that our hair is bad hair, or like damaged hair, or like dirty hair, nothing like that. It's just because people with combed hair, that comb their hairs, all the possible residues and build-up that they might have, that they could have going on their head because of those products, it's less likely to happen because they comb their hair out. They don't only wash their hair like for themselves, of course, but they also comb their hair. So the hair is constantly being it's in an hygienic way, better, cleaner way it's possible, I believe. And in our case, it's just that people with locks, it's just that things can get. When I say things, it's like those build-ups, residues from products and everything, can get, and pollution can get into the locks, and because we can't comb that out of them. Now I understand that we will benefit from having those deep cleanses periodically. That being said, that's why after a full year and now watching the videos, I decided I got aware of that fact better in a way that it hit me, sort of speaking. And I thought, okay, now it's the time for the deep cleans, especially in my case because I was using, like I said, those products inside of my locks. I was like washing them too much with shampoo and conditioning them and everything. Things that now I understand are not needed, are counterproductive actually, and I'm not doing any of that anymore. And okay, these are some notes here. Yeah. So what I do these days, and just these quick notes. Then I'll go right to my personal choice for my deep cleansing. What I'm doing these days for washing regularly my hair, and I wash it like not only a month or only a week. No, I wash my hair as I please, as I feel like it's dirty or unfresh because I work out regularly. So if it's sweaty and I just wash it regularly. I just don't wash it every day, but I wash it very regularly actually, and I do just fine with that. I already used to do that with my previous locks. And what I'm doing is just washing my scalp with a more natural, more gentle shampoo type of, and because in the scalp is where you have the skin, and that's where all the sweatiness, sweat goes, and also because the way it's more easy to rinse the shampoo out, so it won't go too much deep inside of the locks themselves, and I believe that's less prone to build up and leaving residues behind them, the locks. So I enjoy using a little bit of shampoo on the scalp, but that's all these days for I'm not using the shampoo inside of the locks anymore. I'm not doing that, and that's it. Then I rinse the hair out with water. I soak, of course, all the hair in water, of course, because water is just natural, cool, and the best detergent in nature anyway, and it's a great cleanser on its own, so of course. And then I use my towel to dry it out, and then only for the tips of the locks I use a little bit of leave-in conditioner just to close the cuticles, but not that I'm not getting too much into the lock itself, the extension, because I don't want to leave the residues in there, and, for avoiding the buildup in that way. And that's what I'm doing these days for regular washing my locks. Now, other thing that I can share with you guys in terms of how you can avoid getting your hair too much dirty anyway, is by using how do you call this? I'm so sorry, I can't remember how. I put this in front of the camera now. And I put this on my head like this, I tie it up, I tie it in my back, behind. And whenever I'm doing, I do this mostly at home, and when I'm doing the cleansing my home, the house, with all the dirtiness and the dust, that's why I use this to avoid the dirtiness, the dust to get into the hair. So these are two good things. You guys are have locks or are thinking of letting your hair just grow naturally, uncombed and natural. So concerning thinking of having dreadlocks, that's two good things you can do to right away to avoid too much build up. So first one, avoiding products inside of the locks. That's not a dirty thing, that's actually a good thing to your hair. We live in this era of so much germophobia, you know. It's one thing is to be a hygienic person and of course washing your body and hair. Other thing is to be germophobic and too much concerned or obsessed with cleaning, being clean, because water is, as I was saying, is the great cleanser on its own, the greater one, the more natural one. So it's just enough to clean hair, really, even for locks. So that's why I said the scalp. Yes, I do like to get that fresh feeling on my scalp with a shampoo, gentle shampoo. But no, especially for us with locks or people willing to have locks or considering having locks. It's not that good because of the residues that the products, industrial products might leave. So those are two great things. You just wash your. This is my personal advice, and this is what works for me, and I believe it's pretty wise for everyone. Even though I'm not trying to, of course, think for you or saying that this is the only good thing, everyone has to do it. Of course, it's not about that, but I believe water for the extension of the locks is just enough for you to have, because the dirtiness goes more into your scalp, so that's why. And so avoid the products inside of your locks and avoid dirty from the pollution or environment or cleaning the house, you know. So all this being said, so what did I do for my first clean about a week or 2 weeks ago? I know there's a lot from watching videos. I'm all searching and just for hobby as well, watching all these videos on dreadlocks, natural dreadlocks for most. And people talk a lot about the ACV, apple cider vinegar method, natural method, and baking soda for deep cleansing the locks. And I tried it myself in the past, and I'm not going to say it's bad. Why should I say that? I'm not saying it's a bad method. I'm just saying that for me, those are natural products anyway, so more power to that. But for me personally, it's not that how can I say this and not sound bad? Not sound like. It's not saying that I'm lazy and with my hair or this is supposed to be a lazy hair, or, you know, someone that doesn't care about hair and let's just grow ugly hair, because of course people are entitled to their opinion. Many people don't just dislike the looks on this hair, and I respect that. If they respect me back, and we're all good. No one has to wear this, and for me this is beautiful for me, this is natural, this is free, this is low maintenance, this is spiritual for me. It's my personal journey, and I know this is a shared reasons among lots of dreadlock community folks, that this is all about being natural and being free and all of that. And I even believe that this is the main reason, not so much for style alone, you know. It's just a hairstyle, and in my case, I don't have anything going on. I don't have dye coloring in my hair. I have my grays here. I'm proud of my grays. So but when I say lazy, I mean that if people are into the baking soda and the ACV thing, great. That's just great. But I tried that once out of curiosity for myself in the past, of course. But then I found out about this regular industrial, like more commercial shampoo, but that, and on those all of those videos talking about deep cleansing methods and all products one can use to deep cleanse the locks, I heard a lot about tea tree oil, so this has tea tree oil in it actually, so it must be good. And this product, like I was saying in the beginning of this video, I used it by accident in the past, but it always worked, and maybe I used it a little too much because it's not something for you to do on a regular basis, because this really clears, deep cleanses the hair, and that might damage your hair if you, in the long term, or if you do it too often, because you don't want to take all the moisture out of your hair anyway. But for the deep cleansing periodically, this is perfect, and personally I prefer using this because it's just good. It's just already prepared, pre-prepared. I don't have to prepare anything. So this is my choice, and that's what I'm sharing with you guys today. So this is Herbal Essences, and I'm not sponsoring, they're not paying me. I wish. So it's just that this is a product that is more or less inexpensive, yeah, and works fine, at least for me, in my opinion, for the deep cleansing, and has tea tree oil, as I was saying, in it, and it really leaves your hair feeling that, feeling clearliness, I don't know. And what I intend to keep on doing is I wet all my hair, of course, and soaked in water. Then I put this in all of my hair. That's the point of deep cleansing, is not only for the scalp, that's for the washing days, but for the deep cleanse, I put this regular shampoo, this particular shampoo on the locks. And this is here as just so you can finish my thing here. And yeah, I just soaked the hair in this with the lather and everything. I didn't wait for any time for it to settle. I just washed it out with the water. And that was my deep cleanse, and I felt the hair really clear and fresh and everything and clean. This here has a Portuguese name because I'm in Portugal, and got this here, of course, but I'm not, I don't know about US or even UK or whatever, because I'm not trying to, I can't approach all countries in the world of viewers, that you guys that might be watching my video, of course, but at least for US, I believe the commercial name on this is Drama Clean. I don't know for other places, like I was saying, and here it doesn't have that name, because of course it's a Portuguese name, it's different. But if you're interested in giving this a try, just out of curiosity or whatever, you just search for the green bottle with the tea tree oil on it, and it's Herbal Essences, it's the purifying shampoo, basically. Yeah. So after I use this and wash this out with the water on my hair, I use this, because this I'm using in place of the ACV, the apple cider vinegar. And my accent here. And I'm just trying so hard to keep an accent, whatever it is, coming from Portuguese people. And this is covering the Parma, and I don't know if, I'm sure this is sold out in US, again, UK, whatever territory, but I'm sure that there must be other products, similar products to this, if you can't find this particular brand. But this is, I use this in place of the ACV after because this is also shampoo, not a conditioner. I'm not using conditioner, not even on the deep cleansing days, but because I don't want that building up again. That's not the point of the deep cleansing. But this is a very gentle baby shampoo, 96% they claim, made out of natural ingredients, and it has a plant and organic plant to it. I don't know if the name is the same in English, so I'll just put the name of the plants on the description below. Bear with me, guys. And so if you please check in there. And But this really leaves the hair, because after all that dryness and deep cleansing with the herbal essences, I feel like this is needed. But because it's a natural shampoo, it doesn't have soap. Yeah, very important. I almost forgot this. It doesn't have soap to it, so this will balance the pH, thing on the hair and moisture it, but not in a way that will create any buildup or leave residues behind. So that's why I'm using, and this I do just the same. I wash it on my entire hair, the locks and everything, and wash it out, rinse it out with water, and then towel, and then again the leave-in conditioner on the tips, only on the tippity of the locks. And yep, that's what I'm doing these days concerning, or that's what I did only once, yeah, concerning the deep cleansing. If you guys might find this information useful and are curious to give this a try, this is my personal advice. And yeah, so I'm thinking of doing this like maybe, I don't know, once every 2 months, but it will depend on all those factors. If I'm in any polluted environment more often, or going to the beach, or whatever is happening in my life, and getting into my hair, and that's what will be the reasons for deciding as I go in life. Okay, now it's the time for new cleans, but it's nothing special really. It's just a cleanse, a periodical cleanse, and this video was supposed to give you lights on this and simplify the process, and maybe clarify and any doubts or any thoughts that you might have. Why do people with locks, or why do people like us, or people like them with locks have to do the big things? Oh, this is something complicated, or it's like a myth, or no, it's just a regular thing we do for the reasons I already explained, and that's what this video is all about, to debunk the myth on all this, the deep cleansing, and make it easier for lazy people that actually care for their hair, but don't want to have all that trouble with preparing the natural, which is fine, but yeah, people like me that don't want to prepare a natural thing, and this is pretty natural too, and does the trick. So that's it, guys, for today. And now I'm just waiting for my locks to grow free, grow long. That's all I want right now. It's long hair, not crazy long, but they're so short now, and see, it's just looking a little bit funny, but I'm enjoying all the process. Of course, I'm being patient, and I actually I eat daily at breakfast these rice cereals, because I'm vegan, so that's and I can't tolerate gluten that well either, so that's why I always eat these rice cereals that are they have lots of vitamins to it, and one of the vitamins actually is biotin. I believe so it's said in English too, and it has it's called also B8 or even B7 vitamin, and it's a vitamin directly related to skin, nails, and hair. So it's a good supplement for one to have if one wants to grow good strong hair, or just longer hair, But yeah, longer hair is all about being hydrated and strong and healthy in the first place. So I hope that helps too. And yeah, but it is growing actually. It is growing a lot already, because if you see, like for instance, this lock here, can you probably see? Like, I hope so. It's like, here is the tippy lock, fully mature lock, and here is the roots growing. I hope you see? So that's a lot of hair growing actually. Okay, this video is way too long already. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some light on all this deep cleansing thing. And if you like this video and want more videos, please subscribe, like, comment, share. Leave your comments below, and Thank you so much, you guys, for your patience and your time. Hope you do great and see you next time. Bye. Take care.